Hi everyone, my name is Rodrigo and I'm recording this video to show some things that I did and also planning to do about the Machine City game. First of all, sorry for my English, I know that's really bad, but I'm trying to improve it. I will show some codes and examples that could help us to understand. Uh, Here's the Flash Builder and you can see here two projects, Machine City and Machine City Server. Machine City is the client side and Machine City Server is the server side. Machine City Server is like a Java web project and Machine City is a ActionScript 3 project. I will talk later about Machine City Server, but now let's take a look in client side. Machine City has this package, and I'm follow the MVCS architecture pattern, and I organize each package like the MVCS architecture pattern. You can see model, view, controller, and also service. Uh, there are several frameworks in the market about MVC and dependency injection, like Swiss, um, Mate, Parsley, Cargo, but I'm using Robot Legs framework. You can see in this website robotlegs.org. You can read all documentation and best practice, but for now let's take a look in this picture here. You can see four main guys in this picture: model, view, controller, and service. Also, for this framework, the context is the main class that will communicate each of these four guys here. Um, in this framework, a mediator is the name that used for listening for events from the user interface and also from the context. The controller user the name command, and model and service are use the name actors. So when we create a class that will listen from the user interface, we will extend it from the mediator. When we create one controller, we will extend it from the command. For model and service, when we need to create a class for this, we will extend it from the actors class. In the context, when we created a context, we will extend from the context class. Let's take a look here. Here's the main class, MachineCity.as, and here's the constructor. And this initial code is not important for now. It's just we registered some classes for remote procedure call, also stage align, stage quality, scale mode, and configuration from the stage. And debugger, I'm using the Monster Debugger application here. but we will here's the here's the here's the software. Let's close. At the end we will clear this. The main thing is here, Machine City Contest. I will open this guy. You can see extend from the contest, and so this is this guy, the contest. Machine City Contest. On when Machine City Contest is created, this startup function is executed. When this function is executed, I preparate some things here. From model, I preparation because I need put the rules of. Let's open this command. Because I need create the rules for dependency injection, I organize each thing in your own command, but I could pass this code here, but like this. But for clear organization, I put each thing in your own command. The preparation model command create rules for dependence injection for models. So when the game needs a game model, for example, the injector will inject this object from this class, because I map this guy. The same thing happens here for the service. I create the rules for dependency injector. So when the game needs a Facebook service, the Facebook service will be inject by the injector. We inject this object from this class. Next, the view. I map each mediator for each view. For example, a user interface view has a user interface mediator. So from this picture, user interface has your own mediator. In this preparation controller is where we will map commands to the events. So when event, for example, this event startup complete happens, this command will be executed. So these commands here, these controllers just have a single function. Let's open this, for example. This command extend from command and just have this single function executed. What this mean? When I event this Facebook service, for example, happen. No, sorry. When startup complete happen, this function here is executed, and inside this function I do something. For example, here I call the initialize application. So this preparation controller maps the commands through each event. Next, the startup command is the same thing. You listen for startup event, and these five guys here will be executed because on creation of this contest, because at the end I'm dispatching this event. So these five guys here will be executed, and this startup command has a special thing happen inside this executed function. In this command I put these four views, these four lines in the context view, isto é, in the display list of the machine city class. So this startup command will add until from the context from the machine city, background, main view, user interface view, and foreground view. For now, just these four guys will be put in the display list of the machine city. You can read more about this layer logic here in the documentation that I did in the Google Code. You can read here what I'm planning and what I did for organize each layer, and each layer has your own responsibility. For example, background view, we will put like a image from the background. The main view is where we will put all isometric things. Really is the world of the game. User interface where we will put the buttons, the panels, etc. And the foreground view is where we will put like a pop-up things. You can read more about this in this documentation. Back here, so when I put this view in the display list, the corresponding mediator will be created. For now, because I'm just prepared I map just the user interface mediator, so when this user interface view is put in the display list, this user interface mediator will be created. Here is the inside the view package user interface mediator. I put the view inside the sub package UV. When this guy is put in display list, this guy is created. So when this guy is created, this onRegister class is called. In this function, I map to listing events from the view, and also listing events from the contest. So back again in this image, a mediator will listen from events from the view, and also will listen for events from the contest. So when, for example, a user click in a button here in the user interface, this user interface dispatch a event, the mediator capture this event and make something like redispatch to the contest and etc. From the other side, the contest will dispatch a event, and the mediator can listen from this event and update a view. This is something that I did here. For example, let's, for example, user click in the button, and because the mediator are listening for this event, they redispatch for the contest. And the other side, for example, the contest will dispatch this model update event, so this function will be executed. For example, update the view. For example, to show game information. So next, here on startup, when this startup is complete, at the end of this function, I dispatch this event, startup complete. So when this startup complete event is dispatched, because I put this command here, this command will be executed, and let's open here. Initialize application command executed will call initialize function from the Facebook service. Let's open this Facebook service. Initialize function will call the Facebook API passing the application ID. He try initialize application, and if the user has a session, we will get the user ID. For example, let's open here graph Facebook. You can see this ID from to the user, and we try logging in the Facebook and do something. Because I'm run locally, I passing this user ID, and at the end of process initialization, this service Facebook service event login complete will be dispatched. When this event is dispatched, this Facebook login complete command will be executed. In this executed function, I will get the Facebook user ID, and this is just for save some user browse information. It's not important for now. Let's comment, and here at the end I call another service, the game service, passing user ID, and I call this get gaming info. This get gaming info, let's open here the service. This get gaming info here. So take again this picture. The Facebook service will communicate to Facebook API. A game service will communicate with the server side, the Java run in the service. So this function this function will call the remote object and passing by AMF channel, and this function will call a get game from the remote object. Let's take a look into the server now. Let's change the perspective. Machine City server has a package here, service, and has a class GameService.java. Let's open here. You can see this function getGame receiving the user ID from the Facebook, and this function will call some information from the database and return this information to the function. I will not show the all code here, but this function connected to the database and return this game VO. I get some infos here for now, like cash, coin, level, and city name. So I'm return this game VO to the client side. Let's back again. Game service. When the result event is happen, this function here will be executed. In this function, I receive the game VO that the server sent, and I dispatch this event here, game service event of type game info load complete. So dispatching this event to the context, the context game saves game info. This command will be executed because, again, I prepare this command here to be executed, and this command will in the executed function, this command will update the model. So what's happened is the service receives data from the database, from the server side, the Java. The game VO, this service dispatch an event to the context. The context executed a command the command update the model with the GameView object. When this game model is updated, let's open this game model. When this game view is received, the model dispatch a new event called game model event model update, and now the user interface mediator is listening to this event here, game model event. When the model is updated, this function here will be executed. In this function, I update the view. Back again in the picture, the model dispatch an event, and here the mediator is listening to this event and update the view. And in the view, let's open the view. In this function, I just show a window and created a pop-up for this window, show all this information that the server sent: cache, coin, level, and city name. So all this process for initialize the game is did, and the user has now this information from the database. Let's take again this picture and review what's happened. On initialize the game, the contest is created. The contest will do all things for these 4 guys. A command will be executed. This command we call Facebook service. This Facebook service return the ID of the user. A new command is executed. The game service run call the Java from the server. The service dispatch an event. The event is the contest execute a new command. This command update a model. This model dispatch a new event, and the mediator is listening to this event and update the view. Let's run the project to see how this happen. To show this initial application, let's see first the database. Here's the PHP MyAdmin and machine city database. In the user table, we have this Facebook user ID, and for this user we have this game with this information like city name, cache, coin, and level. So let's start the server side. Okay, and let's change the perspective. Let's run the client side, debug as web application. Okay, here's the window that show all information from the database for this user. So by this way we have information of the user in the client side. So startup initialize and execute command get game info, update model, and model mediator is listing for events update the model and the mediator update the view. This is the process that I follow to get information from the server. I hope this could help us to understand what I think about my architecture. And you can see for now we don't have any kind of isometric word. The isometric information will be stored in the database, and the Flash will follow this flow and get information from the database to build the isometric world. So this is my idea.